I've come to Northern RV to check out some caravan repair DIY disasters. You know, to get some tips on what to do and more importantly, what not to do. So let's check it out. This is Ian Broomfield from Northern RV, and Ian, this place is massive, it's really big, and look, no doubt you've seen your share of big service jobs and, dare I say, big DIY disasters.
I've seen all of those, Max. We do a lot of insurance jobs. We fit out solar, gas, diesel heating, the whole lot, and we have a lot of disasters. We even have an old combi van down here I'll show you later we've done up, but I do have one great disaster here now, and I think you'd be interested to see it.
Is it a horror story?
It could have been a horror story, but we're making it into a fairy tale.
I've got to see this.
Well, what we've got here, Max, is a 1980s van. The guy tried to refurbish it himself, but he made a lot of rookie errors. So come inside and I'll show you what he's done.
Oh, Ian, what has this guy done? He's gone the full DIY reno, but he's given himself some natural aircon instead.
That's right, Max. He thought he'd replace a piece of aluminium on top, but these roofs aren't made to walk on. And when he was up there, he came all the way down. Lucky he didn't hurt himself badly, but he's ruined the roof. And after 6 months, he's progressed nowhere. So he brought it to us. And within 6 weeks, it'll be right. We'll reclad the whole lot. We'll put in new appliances, all with full gas testing and electric testing, and new certificates, new shower, new cooktops. You'll have a new van, basically.
And I'd imagine no more hole in the roof either.
No, we'll put a hatch here instead so he can look out and get some air.
Don't tell me, the owner of this van hit a tree and he's damaged the top of his cladding.
Correct. It's an insurance job. It's a common thing, Max, for people hit trees like that. But we can just replace the top cladding without taking the whole lot off. The J-mold needs to be taken off as well. And then you have to make sure it's waterproof. So we do a water test after it, and we help him with his claim all the way. Well, what's happening here, Max, is this guy has retrofitted 3 tanks onto his van, but he's given no thought to the bore weight. Now, he's got about 300 kilos worth of weight here, which is making his total bore weight about 500, which is illegal. Voids his insurance, so we're relocating one. We're taking tanks out of here. We're putting this grey water tank at the rear, so therefore it won't affect his bore weight, and he'll be ready to go.
But he'll be using this grey water tank as a fresh water tank instead?
He can use this as a grey or fresh. It's made of food grade plastic. We have a number of tanks we supply here, and this one can be used either way.
So 500 kilos on the ball, Ian, it's just unsafe. It's unheard of.
And if you're an insurance problem, you won't be insured either. Like 350 is the normal legal limit.
For a big four-wheel drive or a dual cab ute?
That's correct, Max. So people should leave it to the experts to come in. They know the bore weights, we know what's what. We weigh the van after it and we make sure everything is okay. This guy is also having a gas heater installed at the same time, so he's killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
Ian, what are some of the common problems that you have with hot water heaters?
Well, the main problem is, Max, is people don't take care to do a service on it. They all have a sacrificial anode. Now this one has gone down to there. The original one is this. So every 3 months, even if you're not having used it that often, have a check of it. When it gets to about half this size, then you should replace it, because if you don't, if I tip this up, Max, you'll see what comes out. And that's what happens when you don't change a $20 part. You're then up for another $600 odd hot water service.
So the sacrificial anode, Ian, how often should you replace it?
Depends on how often you use your van, but I'd suggest you at least check it anyway every 3 months. It only takes half an hour to check it. If it's getting down to half the size of the original, then buy another part. $20 we sell them for. Put it in yourself at home, half an hour.
Ian, I can see that you guys can service all makes and all models of caravans, but this combi, this is just an absolute ripper.
Yeah, this is a pet project. He's about to go around Australia. We've decked it out with a sink and a fridge and a cooktop, and he's ready to roll.
Can we take a look inside?
Yeah, we sure can.
Ian, point some of it out, mate, because this looks fantastic.
So what we've done here, Max, we've put in all this furniture here, storage, a sink, a cooktop, a fridge. Under here is a little bit of storage, but it's where we put his water tank so he can have fresh water, and if he wants, there's an external shower out there he can have a shower with as well. So we listened to the client, it's everything he wanted, and he's really happy with the end result.
Now, what part of this fit out are you most proud of?
I like the way we've got the furniture all to fit in nicely. Still gives him a fair bit of room, but it's all in there and it looks good, it's professional, it doesn't look like a backyard job.
Ian, how many hours have actually gone into fitting out this van?
Well, this one here we've been working on for the last month, but quite a deal of it was designed before we started to do anything. And then once we got all the parts going and rolling, it only took us about 2 weeks to put it all together.
That's not bad, is it, really?
No, it's pretty good, but we thought a lot about it before we started.
It's so old school in here. You got this big bus-like steering wheel, clunky gear shifter, this sort of dash-mounted handbrake. I don't know about you, but I'm going to Byron Bay.
Sounds good to me.
Thanks, Ian. You know, I reckon I've learned two things. One, don't work on the roof of an old caravan. And two, some jobs you just got to leave to the professionals.